Hi everyone. I wanted to address a great question, and it has to do with some things that are here in the Supervised Field Experience Handbook. But this was a question that Matt asked. Matt, thank you so much. But it was something that I thought everybody would really probably benefit from me referring to a little bit. So in the Supervised Field Experience Handbook and in the assignment about the portfolio, that is the capstone assignment for this class. I'm gonna open it up right now and find out. But that is the something that is a capstone for not only this class but for the program as a whole. So of course I'm not finding the page right now. It is on page ba, ba, ba. Here it is. Okay, it's on page 40, and across the top it says student teaching final evaluation, the culminating evaluation for field experience as a portfolio. Okay, there's an example of a portfolio within the course module, so for you to refer to. But let me just talk it through. And any questions that you might have, please hit reply all so that we can get as much information out there as possible to everyone in our class. But the big thing that basically, one of the big things I really want to talk you through, questions that people have about this. So this is demonstrating your proficiency in all of these areas of competency. Now, some questions that people have is, do I have to address, like for example, strand A, the teacher accurately demonstrates knowledge of the content area and approved curriculum. And then below it says A, B, C, D. And people say, do I have to individually address each of these areas? No, you do not. Some people do because they, whatever feels right to you. But whatever you write in the narrative needs to holistically address each of these components. Whether you want to write A, B, C, D or not, that is definitely not required as long as all of these components are addressed over here in the narrative. This is literally, I mean, this is your narrative, and this is you just kind of like as if we were sitting there talking, and you were telling you were describing how you demonstrate proficiency in this particular competency. This is the evidence. So this is the story, and this is the proof. So here you just write this narrative, and here you attach, here's the proof. Now, one thing with the evidence that I wanted to make sure and address is this. It needs to prove, to demonstrate competency, that the students actually got what you're saying right here that they got. So for example, yes, you could include a lesson plan here, but then there needs to be some student work that demonstrates that the students actually learned what you were teaching, not just a lesson plan. So be thinking about these things through the lens of, does this demonstrate that the students or the parents or the teachers or whoever it is actually got what it was I was teaching. So for strand A, the teacher appropriately, and this is what's due first. And the big reason that this is due early is, first of all, to get everybody started because everybody is slamming busy. But it also gives me a chance to give you feedback if something maybe is what it could be filled out more or is a little bit awry, but the whole reason that this is due earlier is to get everybody started, because things are always easier once they get started, but also for a chance for me to give you feedback. And so that's anyways. So teacher appropriately utilizes a variety of teaching methods and resources for each area taught. So what are some things that people have done as far as evidence? Photos of student work, photos of your lesson plans, photos tend to be a pretty easy and effective and fast way to go about documenting things. I mean, you can just take a picture with your phone, even a really old, like my dad's old phone, you know, it's not the quality of the film or the photo, it's that that you document. Now, sometimes people wonder about, well, do the kids or the parents need to sign release forms? I'm the only one that's going to see this, and so that's never really come up, and I'm the only one who's going to see it. So let me go ahead and I'm going to close this right now, and it's kind of a place for us to start with questions maybe. And I think the camera's doing weird things, so I want to stop, and maybe it'll stop next time I film. So anyways, thanks so much.